He has been Mr. Big Play over the course of his brief career. Tyreek was only in his third year in the league, yet he's stacking highlight after highlight after highlight. 91 yards on that punt return for a touchdown. Bucker will carry. J.J. Jones will take this one. Another touchdown. If you want to go against the opponent, you're going to have a bunch of highlights. The last three in particular. 2 years ago, 95 yards return for a touchdown. Last year, 69-yard rushing touchdown. And a Hill on the receiving touchdown against the Chargers.
You're still the last thing there. The team is good.
This one, and it just outruns the coverage. And just no way anybody can do
First down, it's Eckler. He gets the ball. And Los Angeles trying to loosen up this Kansas City team with Reggie Ragland over there to help make the play. It's an 8-yard gain.
Well, Eckler made the team last year in the preseason, and his confidence level has just risen from that point to where he is now every down back. You see him carrying the first down along with Melvin Gordon. It gives defenses two distinct styles that they have to worry about.
Hey, hold him! Come on!
Tosses to the sideline, incomplete. It was in the area, general vicinity of Keenan Allen. But Allen was well downfield. It's third down and a flag thrown on the far side. Clete Blickman, our ref.
Holding defense, 23. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And that's one of the new faces, Kendall Fuller, who came over in the Alex Smith deal with Washington.
And about 50 yards from where the ball was intended for the receiver, Keenan Allen. You can see the grab there on Travis Benjamin. Fuller well up the speed that Benjamin has. Not wanting to get loose.
When asked Fuller about making the transition, he said the defense is similar to what they ran to the Redskins. Likes the aggressive nature of Bob Sutton. Melvin Gordon gets the carry. Takes it back for fourth. Xavier Williams makes the stop defensively for Kansas City. Now, this is a Kansas City D that ranked 28th overall in 2017, 15th in scoring defense. Remember, they got off to a fantastic start. They were 5-0 to open the season, then went through a 1-6 stretch before wrapping up the season and wrapping up the division with 4 straight wins. Finishing last in the playoffs for Tennessee.
It's too late now. I'm not wrestling anymore. I don't care enough.
It's a first straight.
I don't know how.
8-yard hookup.
If you give Rivers time to throw in rhythm, he's going to find Allen here. Watch Allen. He's playing a little bit lighter than he was last year, about 9 pounds. But look at the stretch here, stopping the ball with his left hand and controlling it with his right as he steps out of bounds.
Well, Bob Sutton has come up with very strong game plans against Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. But this offense is stacked. First down, out near midfield.
Come on!
Travis Benjamin gets the call. Benjamin's over.
Got him holding that. Yeah.
Kendall Fuller on the outside defensively. It's a 19-yard gain. Will it stand?
I think so. Offside. Defense.
You think right. Chris Jones called in the offside. Will be turned down, so the Benjamin run counts to the 33 of Kansas City.
I got a feeling that we may see a lot of really exciting big plays scoring today. I mean, you've got talent.
It's 21-7, but like 7
his offense.
Are you accustomed to shootouts? Is that something you experienced in your life?
A long time ago.
We have video somewhere. Again for Gordon, not much there. Gordon trying to kick his way for an opening 2-yard pickup for Melvin Gordon. We asked him about becoming more of a complete player, and last year we saw the improvement on the receiving end. He recognizes that running back position, that's evolving in the current NFL.
Yeah, and the Chargers were really poor last year, 24th in the league with just 99 yards getting on the ground, and even though Gordon got over 1,000 yards.
Defensive backs for Kansas City, second and 8 for LA.
Hit him. Oh, no.
To the end zone, incomplete. We're going to have Tyrell Williams matched up with Fuller.
Now, Tyrell Williams goes 6'4", Fuller at about 5'11", and watch the timing here for Fuller. Ball just slightly overthrown, but perhaps this grab right there on the right arm of Williams kept him from making the catch. You can see how it separated his hands at the last instant.
Rivers last season second in passing yards behind Tom Brady, 4,515. 7th play of the drive, and Antonio Gates, the legend, is on the field. He was signed earlier this week. Rivers from the gun, steps and throws. He's got Williams trying to curl and spilled out by Orlando Scandrick. Another one of the new faces for Kansas City. So Gates in on that play. Philip Rivers said even though he missed all the training camp preseason, it's like he was there the whole time.
Yeah, 3 downs would be big for him today. Also, obviously in the red zone. So many touchdown catches for Gates from Rivers.
Well, Dan, this was an adventure last year. The kicking game for Los Angeles. 4 different kickers. They're hoping that they can stabilize it with Caleb Sturgis. 35 yards away. Sturgis knocks it through, and the Chargers are on the board. Percentage in the NFL last season, 66.7%. They were not today.
All right, everybody, all right? It's okay. Woo! Okay.
Let's look to Fidelity to find them. We give you research and data visualization tools to help identify potential opportunities, so you can do it this way, or get everything you need to help capture investment ideas and make smarter trading decisions with Fidelity for just $4.95 per online U.S. equity trade. Fidelity. Open an account today.
Hey, what do you guys want to listen to?
Oh, hip-hop, reggaeton.
EDM. What about Bubble Trance? Bubble Trance. It's a thing. Oh, my point is everyone's got different tastes. That's why Verizon lets you mix and match your family unlimited plans, so everyone gets the plan they want without paying for things. And right now, my family gets 6 months of free Apple Music on Verizon. So let's play that reggaeton. Old school reggaeton. Not the new stuff.
Get 45 million songs with 6 months free Apple Music on us, only on Verizon. Switch now and get a free Samsung Galaxy J3B.
Everybody, everybody, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Nice. You realize my car went up, right?
Found $1. That's the price of any size McCafe brewed coffee. Enjoy more favorites on the $1, $2, $3 menu at McDonald's. The brothers have lived here for decades. This is a black neighborhood. What makes this neighborhood special? But this fall, the Johnsons are moving in. The Johnsons will be entertainer and Max Greenfield.
Basketball.
Week 1 continues with Sunday Night Football on NBC and the Monday Night Football doubleheader on ESPN. Then Week 2 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on NFL Network. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by McDonald's. Walmart. Discover more ways to shop at Walmart today.
I would say it just fine.
Savings to you.
Yeah, I told you.
Perfect day to walk on Santa Monica Pier, spend your money there, coming out here in Carson, taking some football.
I didn't say you could see it.
And the Chargers. We're expecting some fireworks throughout the day. The first quarter's any indicator.
We already had one, Bob, didn't we?
Anthony Thomas was quite capable as well. Return man after the Sturgis field goal and kick it off at number 11. And this one will not be returned. Up to the 25 for Kansas City, and here is Patrick Mahomes. He started week 17.
Let's see what that young boy got.
184 yards of victory, but now this is officially the Mahomes era.
Andy Reid is aware just how excited he might be going to start this ball game. So to settle his young quarterback down, Reid has tailored his opening script to feature some short possession type passes, mixed in with a heavy dose of punch by Kareem Hunt.
I don't know that. We couldn't even run the clock out.
For years now, for leading the NFL in rushing. Hunt gets the count.
Mr. Kareem Hunt.
The middle for 4.
Not bad. 4 yards.
Chiefs were 10-6 last year, of course, lost to Tennessee in that stunner. They come from behind victory in the playoffs, wild card round for the Titans. Cameron Irving is getting the start at left guard. There were some question marks. It would be Andrew Wiley, first-year undrafted free agent, or Irving, the former Brown. Of course, they have Travis Kelce, gifted tight ends in the NFL. 3-time Pro Bowl. Sammy Watkins.
Oh, nice.
Watkins extending short of the first down after the catch came over from the Rams. So he changes teams, but he's still here in LA for week 1. Plus he made the tackle.
Yeah, like stiff arm right there. Only could have sit on his feet.
Sammy Watkins, he calls him a big running back, and he showed that type of skill with that stiff arm right there.
Watkins was the 4th overall pick in 2014 with the Buffalo Bills. 3rd and goal for Kansas City. They got a 7-3 lead thanks to a 91-yard punt return touchdown by Tyreek Hill.
Run for it. There you go.
Mahomes,
That boy.
the spin move got him there. Looked like he was under the impression he was going to have to absorb a hit, but still had a little bit of space for the first down.
He knew he just had to get to the 30-yard line because of the touchback, rather than the 35-yard line. When he approached it, that's when he got down with that spin.
You mentioned the combine a couple of years ago. The numbers were so impressive.
It's got like a big middle.
His whole persona changed. He talked about as a legitimate first-round pick. That's the connection there. Travis Kelce.
And the first thing that's
I've been waiting for so many months for this.
Aaron snap for Mitch Morris. Good catch by Mahomes, kept his cool, found his big tight end.
Right off the shoulder of that receiver. Shot like 15 feet in the air. The dude never even got his hands close. He hit him right in the chest. And he's like, hit him before he could get his hands close.
What he thought his future was, just like his dad. Pat Mahomes got 11 years pitching in the major leagues.
Oh my God! Go! He gone! He gone, boy! Woo!
Why is everybody so high on this Chiefs offense and Mahomes?
Good Lord!
Because of
That's how you
plays
start
like
it.
that. Dad loves it. 58 yards.
We get him in open space, it's over.
Hey, do you have him on your fantasy team?
I do.
I told you to take him.
That throw was just.
Yeah, that's two for Tyreek Hill.
And the
You
first
can't beat it, man.
touchdown pass.
That's his first touchdown in National
Little
Football League,
slant
right?
to the fast guy.
Good job, Patrick.
A missed tackle by a dive.
That's
Five
just
plays,
it.
75
You could
yards.
not miss
I don't
it.
think he missed the throw that.
And the extra point for Butker. Tyreek Hill, 14.
Who has Bill?
The Chargers.
I mean, one of my leagues. I have Oh, just so you guys know, yeah. It's about that
And a 55 MBG City EPA rating. A hybrid never looks so good. The all-new Harmony. Finally, a good-looking hybrid.
Yeah, I said I have him in one of our leagues. Well, in this league. I guess in our league, I
Geico
have
has over 75 years of great savings and service. Such a long history, it's easy to trust. Thank you, Todd. It's not just easy, it's being a master of hypnotism easy. Hey, get your tests. See,
So,
Doug,
dude,
when I
only
snap
played,
my fingers,
you
you're
got
gonna
18
clean my
points and it only
gutters.
played, you know, less than
Ooh, I should
half
clean your
the first
gutters.
quarters. I know.
Great idea.
It's not just easy, It's Geico Easy.
Todd, make me a frittata. $2.99 for a car. That's a steal.
Steal. That's a heist. Put this on.
Guys,
It's all part of the plan, my friend.
Get a quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a Slinger Plus Tots for $2.99. Try it today.
Welcome to a house where magic lives.
Please teach me, please.
No, he missed it.
Not bad. The house with the concrete walls with a peachy. This fall, Survivor's back, and it's David versus Goliath.
The hole with the house
versus Goliath. CBS Wednesday, September 26th.
The clock.
People say God has a plan for all of us, but I never believe that to be true. A friend request from God.
Yeah. But I was like, yeah, it's that river, the clock with the house in the hole.
CBS gives you a reason to come together. Thursday night football kicks off as division rivals collide. Rams, Bengals. When it's on, it's on. Thursday, only on NFL Network. We're just tackling numbers here. Touchdown, 50 yards, 6 out of the 7. From Patrick Mahomes. Return man, J.J. Jones.
Dude, he almost had a
Touches. That's 125. Without focus.
Here's Tyreek Hill. It's going to be a little slant route. Watch Joseph Adama here.
What?
One missed tackle right there. And there he goes. There's nobody.
What?
I'm concerned now for Tyreek Hill. Really good time. It's a hot day. Tremendous shape.
Because even once, like, I let off yesterday in between.
Hey, I'm taking my dad.
Say hi to Cat. I already got it away. I was like,
He said, say hi to me. I'm taking
no
way! Are you kidding me?
I don't have the training breaks and stuff on my phone.
How did he do it? Well, the ball was tipped by Keenan Allen. Two receivers in the same area for Rivers. And just great concentration.
She said, I'm going to go again.
There's a shot to the head at the end of the play. Just happened to be in the right spot.
Personal foul. Defense, 38. 15-yard penalty. First down, watch it.
It's the veteran Ryan Parker.
And watch the lowering the head right there.
My
Can't do anything but the catch is phenomenal. Watch the left hand there. Telling it to Eckler, who's covering like a blanket. By Steven Nelson.
So Dan, 30 yards on the catch.
I saw it.
15 with a penalty, and now the Chargers are in business. The Kansas City 30. Justin Houston sneaked it in. New faces of the Kansas City defense. That's what Ken Wisenhunt and this Los Angeles offense is going against. And Reed, when we asked him about it, he said, look, we understand there's a lot of new pieces. You just try to get as many reps as possible for these guys in the preseason. The way the rules are set up now, you don't get to spend that much time together. But he believes that once they gel, this defense will be where it's going to be. Second and 10. Couldn't get it to Keenan Allen. The coverage from Steven Nelson.
And the other part of that is the thing that Bob wants to stress is that with Rivers getting the ball out as quick as he does and avoiding the sacks, that the defensive backs have got to be tight.
Look at Browns.
Their eyes on Rivers because of that quick release.
And there were some names for the Kansas City defense that just was fine. A part of it, Kamahali,
Marcus Peters. And Eric Berry today.
Come on, guys.
Sorensen on IR, suffered a knee injury in training camp.
Yeah, D4, let's go.
Down D4 gets to the quarterback. The Chargers gave up the fewest sacks in the NFL last season. They give up one here, and an injured Charger on the play. Good job, a twist there. Inside goes D4. He only had 2 sacks all last year. He only played in 6 games. And it looks like Joe Barksdale is down. The starting right tackle who had some injury issues during the preseason. Go step aside.
Go.
Lemonade.
I'll take a cup. I got this, kids. 1 cup of lemonade.
Andy, you go for life.
I know. I would do like to talk.
Why would you want to do? Why?
Someone put a hamburger.
Got one
Thanks.
chick,
Start
one
a cup.
night, sex doll.
Go, kids.
I'm 19 years old, ready for it. Yeah. It was like, you know, one of those like fake things or whatever. Yeah. And then it was like immediately taken off, like seconds later.
My favorite one too.
You saw it, right? And it was like all written poorly. And 19 with like very much sex please.
He's my step on. We just combined his home and auto insurance.
Yeah, well, that's not possible because Aaron doesn't do combines without me.
Am I doing
And then
this
Sergio wants you to show.
I was not expecting to get an arch trial today.
He did not.
Here we are.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
I'm gonna delete you.
It's tough to top an original. So yeah,
I just deleted it.
it's the cheesy gordita crunch you know and love, now completely new. The $5 double
That is the
cheesy
world
gordita crunch box, only at Taco Bell.
It's the tasty berry flavor, so yell, Hail Berry when you toss it.
And then we can have Rita, right, Rita?
That's how we do it, Maddie. Hurry, Lefty, she's almost out of range.
This is not another 18-blade razor, because this is one blade from Philips Norelco. A blade for beards and stubble. Shape and shave any length, and be your best you with one blade from Philips Norelco. Innovation in youth. Philips Norelco.
Identity thieves know if your social security number is on the dark web. Do you? Find out with Experian. Go to Experian.com/protect for a dark web scan. It's completely free, so visit Experian.com/protect today.
Yeah. Kicking your ass.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM. And by AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.
Joe Barksdale had to be helped off the field. The pop-up tape for closer look. Loss of 6 on that sack, so now it's a 54-yard field goal.
54 yards. It's a big punt.
So they'll push it and let it
That's all right. We'll take it on
7 and 12 and a flag thrown late.
And a flag.
The decision by Anthony Lynn not to attempt a long field goal. It turns into a 25-yard punt. Rivers took that sack and it backed them out of the field goal range they may have been comfortable with.
Rivers well on the play for a legal man downfield on the kick. Be first down, Kansas City from the end spot.
So Kansas City will have it on the 12-yard line. And no damage on the scoreboard as the Chargers had it rolling after the big Eckler play, but couldn't turn it into points. Well, the key call by Bob Sutton was that blitz on third down at 3 last year, which was the fewest in the NFL. The Chiefs get to him here in the first quarter. Tyreek Hill, third player with a 90-plus yard punt return touchdown and a 50-yard touchdown reception in the same game. So it's Troy Hobbs and Tavon Austin who joins that list, even in the first quarter. Mahomes through the hands of Sammy Watkins. Unfortunate that it wasn't picked off by Trevor Williams. Yeah, it was another slant route and a good one by Sammy Watkins. He's got a lot of use in there by Trevor Williams. But this one is too hot to handle for Sammy Watkins. We talked to Travis Kelce yesterday about the adjustment they've had to make between Alex Smith and Mahomes. Well, we just saw Exhibit A right there. A gun.
Chargers Stadium. They don't have a stadium. It's like the size of the Sporting KC Stadium.
The motion man, Mahomes, floater.
Oh man!
Kelce, the intended receiver. A really good job by Casey Hayward. Just keeping Kelce from getting down the field and boxing out on the sideline. Hayward, a Pro Bowler in his own right. The last 2 years, it's loved playing for Gus Bradley. He's energized this defense.
Yes.
He talked to the defensive end and asked him how Gus was a great communicator. Knows how to run the ball.
He was in I think that's kind of in the game.
32
Why running on 36?
It's a 4-yard gain for Kansas City. And the Chiefs will punt. They could stand that time by the Chargers. 3 and outs. Get the offense back on the field with what should be pretty good field position. And talk about a good returner. J.J. Jones impressed in the preseason with his return for a touchdown. So to talk about Dustin Hope in his 14th year with the Chiefs. Will kick it away. He started playing football until senior year of high school. But obviously football in his family with his brother and his cousin and his dad. Jones, fair catch called for, and he leans forward at the 39-yard line, a 46-yard kick. We're back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance.
I can squeeze you in that.
When we were dating, we used to get excited about things like concert tickets or a new snowboard.
Sarah's gonna be like, yo, show me a tick, bro.
Voila!
Turning into
That's good mulch. But it was pretty nifty when Jim showed me how easy it was to protect our home and auto with Progressive. It was much
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents.
That's why it didn't work. Because this is all staple.
But we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Game's like it's like barely to the first quarter. My God, it's so bad.
15-3 in the first quarter, just one playoff appearance in the last 8
You know I can veto the couch, right? I won't put that here. You will move over to
tackle down at 42, Steven Nelson.
Nobody put
This
David
point,
in
at
the
this point, we were standard.
I didn't know better. I didn't know any better.
It's just Michael Schofield and
But he'll sit and watch the game and not bitch about it.
Good job of coming off, getting on the linebacker, Hitchens, Derek Watt with a good block. Result, an 18-yard gain.
Oh, man, they got
Who set it down for the Chargers.
Field goal range, that game's over.
Rivers.
Tackle that guy, please. There you go. Oh, man.
Los Angeles featuring Gordon now on this drive, 13 yards on the catch and run. He told us that this is when he worked on in the offseason, want to be more of a complete back. Tremendous move there to get down the sideline. So they go 18 up the middle and a swing pass for 13. And the Chargers threatening again. Gordon, who started all 16 games last season, first time in his career he did that. And Los Angeles on the move. Feed it to Gordon. Runs into a wall. 1-yard pickup. We check in with Evan Washburn.
Well, and you mentioned Sam Tebby in there at right tackle. Joe Barksdale dealing with a right knee injury. Official word from the Chargers is questionable, but he could put very little weight on that right leg. So I would imagine you're going to see Tebby for the remainder of this game, guys.
Evan, they only have 2 offensive linemen in addition to their starters active, Tebby and Cole Toner. Scott Quesenberry, inactive, Forrest inactive. So
The game was called, not that quick.
the 2-minute mark of his first quarter.
It's a screen, you guys. Everyone saw it. Oh! Whoa!
the hit.
There it is.
It's a loss of 2 on the play. When they talk about Hitchens and his 100% motor, they don't even like practicing at times because he always goes full speed, gets underneath the block there of Dan Freeney. And this is just an outstanding form tackle. Nothing Gordon could do about it. Hitchens signed a 5-year, $45 million deal. As tough as nails. Aggressive and sure tackler. As was just exhibited in the
Don't ask me.
on 3rd down. Antonio Gates sets up a
Before it. Oh, come on. Please stop him, please.
He's brought down short of the 1st down.
You're going to go for it.
In on that hit. It's a 9-yard.
You're going to go for it no matter what happens.
Short Rivers is staying on the field.
Yeah, the 3-point set up.
Keeping the Chiefs from substituting here. Rivers trying to get everybody orchestrated. The Chiefs did make one substitution on the D-line.
Get up there. Come on. Big set. Oh, my God, guys. Big set.
A pass rusher.
With him. You know what's going to happen.
Trying to get him offside for their hard count. Rivers takes a look over
Right.
the side.
Set. Here we go.
Still 8 seconds on the play clock.
Nope.
Not going to snap it.
Or is it fake? Watch out. Stay alert. Okay.
And that's where this crowd really had an effect on that.
I think
back in 30 seconds after this from AARP.
Steelers.
November 17th is National Take a Hike Day. Not like get out of here, take a hike, but like a real hike with deer and stuff. At AARP, we're all about hikes, bikes, swims, and whatever this is. Because we're here to help you become your healthiest self. It's why we offer health tips for your body and your brain. Yeah, your brain. Today is your day to make fitness happen, and AARP is here to help. Take on today and every day with AARP.
Chargers elect not to go for it on 4th down. It's a 39-yard field goal attempt for Caleb Sturgis, made over 45 yards away.
Oh, I think the game's over. That's right.
39 yards.
Damn it.
He's got it.
Made that one. Oh, that game's over.
Chiefs with a couple of touchdowns, the Chargers with a couple of field goals. It's 14-6 with 21 seconds to play in the 1st. I just want to go back to when Rivers trying to draw the Chiefs off sides. A lot of Chiefs fans here, and they were making a lot of noise, and that hurt Rivers. He could not be loud enough to try to induce the Chiefs to jump off sides. And look, that's been an issue. There's no getting around it. You look around the stands, and whatever fan base is part of the road team, they travel. They come to LA, they come to Carson.
Here's the game.
They can get seats here. Arrowhead almost sold out. Chargers did sell out their season tickets here at StubHub, but it appears that maybe some of those fans are going on that secondary market. What do you think? I agree. I don't know much about it, but just surmising after being here last year, being here in the preseason, the Saints came here in the preseason, and they had a bunch of fans here. And the really stands out. Anthony Thomas, the return man, over his head.
Here's for the win. Oh, he missed it! Oh, no fucking way!
We asked him why
the Browns, man.
for starting as a pitcher.
You want to go back to your game?
He said he just loved the challenge of being a quarterback. It tested him mentally, physically. His junior year of high school, he made the decision to focus on football. Everybody was telling him, hey, baseball's your future.
Oh, look at them. They can't believe it.
Well, I think it did, especially if he can continue to find all the weapons he has at his disposal. He's not a huge fan growing up. He's starting to watch him get far. And he was drawn before far packing himself. Then he started studying Rodgers and Brady. Mahomes, plenty of time. Turn off the arm.
Oh my God!
Imaginary ladder.
The era has begun, David.
List him at 5'10". That's generous. That is,
Oh, no, I didn't
Hawks or not.
I was too busy.
Tremendous effort here.
Did he get hurt on his leg?
Stopping it with his left hand and pinning it against his body for 30 yards. Mahomes taking a shot. Now that at times will be called
I just flipped
in
it
the pass
that far.
because Melvin Ingram did go low on Mahomes. But what a catch. Tyreek seemed dinged up.
The second he popped off the ground.
That's not good.
He landed in an awkward position. And being checked out by the training staff.
He hurt his
He
neck.
told us about his desire to become a total wide receiver from running his routes,
Hurt his head.
dropping his hips, coming in
Fell
and
straight
out
on
of
his head.
routes, and then photographing the catch. That one should be framed.
He's heading into a pop-up tent as we have the first quarter in L.A.
Bad news for us. It sucks. Not good stuff.
Okay, don't turn them pauses. The era of Mahomes must be done because that was fantastic.
I know, but man, how's your better catch? Oh, no.
We'll be adding a soy option to the cafeteria menu starting in the new year. The east parking lot will be repaved next week, so plan on using the south parking lot instead. You could also use the Sir.
Escape to football at Buffalo Wild Wings and try our new gambling menu featuring $5 cheeseburgers and fries, brats, cocktails, and pictures.
I've been making blades here at Gillette for 20 years. I'll bet I'm the first blade maker you've ever met. There's a lot of innovation that goes into making our thinnest, longest-lasting blades on the market. Precision machinery and high-quality materials from around the world. Nobody else even comes close. It's about delivering a more comfortable shave every time. Invented in Boston, made and sold around the world. Order now at GilletteOnDemand.com. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Experience Control GX for Men, the first shampoo with a brain. So smart, it reduces gray gradually. The more you shampoo, the less gray you have. How smart is that? Gradually reduce gray with Control GX shampoo just for men.
Job, no family, just walk away.
Oh, no shit, they got
To
the
number one fantasy.
Yep.
Number one fantasy pick, Don.
David Johnson. Good.
Right.
Good choice.
Snickers satisfies.
All right. Anthony Thomas, you gotta step up.
Out there right now for the Chiefs. Mahomes, play fake. Mahomes showing off the cannon arm.
Oh, that was Anthony Thomas right there.
Thomas, the intended receiver. Derwin James, the lengthy rookie out of Florida State, makes the play for L.A.
Well, watch the 6'2" rookie James here, stretching out and making a fabulous play. Mahomes making that
Goes back to the sideline.
That's the 10. On the run and almost on the money. Great play by Derwin James.
Smiling.
Hill
That's good
landed
news, right?
on his head and shoulder after that circus catch. The players just go bees. Second and 10. Mahomes tosses too high for Travis Kelce.
Let's go back to this circus catch here. Watch as Hill lands on the ground. His right shoulder and head make contact. And I'm sure they were checking him out for possible concussion, but he appears to be ready to go.
He's got 179 all-purpose yards. All of that was in the first quarter.
Wow.
Three
He's ran, he's had 170
line scrimmage is the
yards
30
running the field already.
of Los Angeles.
From, like,
Chargers are in the dime.
no, from all the scores he's made.
Mahomes steps up.
Yeah. And it's not even, it's not sad because he got off the yard. He needs to get back in the field.
Derwin James, #1 pick, picks up his first sack. And just did a great job of head faking Eric Fisher, Fisher thought he was going to go to the inside. He used his speed to burn around the corner and drag down Holmes. Two big plays for the rookie.
Anthony Lynn told us this is why those young rookies were drafted, for this kind of game against Kansas City. Speed and space. James and Kaiser White and Channing Wilson.
Stay in bounds.
Nice! Wow!
Let's check in with Evan Washburn.
While Tyreek Hill is still in the initial stages of the concussion protocol, as you saw, he was in the blue tent with the UNC, the unaffiliated, no trauma consultant, came out, no helmet. They reviewed the video. Now he is back in the tent again with the UNC. So this is still part
Go!
of
Go!
Once we get something official, we'll
Stay up, stay up!
at the moment.
Oh my goodness, that's gotta be it. You can't miss that, right? Oh, the flag.
It's only been the earth that has stopped him in this first half.
Look at that. Oh, look at that guy.
If I was a Browns fan, I'd be going crazy too.
Oh, yeah. What's the flag, though?
Looking for the Chiefs at Ole Miss. Rivers on his own end zone. Steven Nelson will match up with Keenan Allen. Steven Nelson's having a heck of a day.
What are they going to call it?
In the secondary,
Maybe hold it?
they may get Nelson being just a second.
On the top. How about that?
Two penalties so far against
Oh, leave a block in the back.
none accepted against the Chargers.
Oh my God, illegal.
Being in the huddle, 12 men in the huddle. That's why he had that mad dash to the sideline. Anthony Lynn goes back with Bob Sutton to their Jet days together, and Lynn had nothing but praise for Sutton, not only as a coach, but as an individual. He's called him one of the best people in the world. First and 5 after the penalty.
Before the penalty, they were like, why don't you just chip shot it in?
It's a 6-yard gain for Gordon. Yeah, talking to Gordon about the helmet rule and leading with your head as a running back, you can get called for a penalty. He said that's very difficult for any running back, but especially that's always been his style. Number one, to get yardage, but also to protect himself. But he has been working on it. I gave contraption called the gauntlet to keep his head up when the tacklers get there. He can drill in training camp in the preseason, but he's discussed that he's going with his entire career. His first man. 5-yard gain for Gordon. And the last couple of runs, he's been able to, after contact, make some yardage. Well, you mentioned it. Their ranking was not very impressive last year, although Gordon had his best numbers individually. They were ranked 24th as a team, but they were the number 1 passing team in the NFL. The charts. It's another 5 yards for LA. And then they go back to Taylor's measurement. Austin Eckler really in the hole of the Darren Sproles. They say he's the strongest guy pound for pound on the team. And today is Anthony Lynn. Not sure if they get
they're still playing that Tennessee.
He's got 200 of them. Pounds, that is.
So is this
Like little guys like to hear that.
That's
pound for pound, as strong as a kid.
Browns for the win at top.
Yeah, just,
Oh my God! They tied it.
And Rivers
like 9 seconds
put it
left.
out there perfectly as he looked at the replay board.
Yeah. No do-over. Very rare though.
That left hand.
Unless it's big Osberger throws it to Brown for the win here.
Two behind. And that would have been a sure touchdown.
That's blocked it. Dude, no one blocked that guy.
To lay out for that or to keep running, because if you lay out, you're going to get
I don't feel like anybody can touch the ball.
There's no way. So did I
don't know if maybe the kicker slipped.
Did somebody touch the ball or not?
It didn't look like anybody touched it.
Come on, Chiefs, come on. Oh, man, he was so close to that sack. Somehow still playing.
Free agent from the Denver Broncos. There's a host of snaps. They lose Henry, though.
So what do you do here?
Torn ACL back in May. And then all of a sudden, he was the pass catcher. Obviously, they've addressed it with Antonio Gates reside. And you saw how excited Green was after that catch. His first with the Chargers, good for 15 yards. And the Chargers trying to their own goal line. 45 catches, 571 yards, 4 touchdowns last season with Denver. So
Wow, what a waste of it.
play action.
Oh, come on, guys.
Tackling.
So is that really this game?
Yes.
Well, that was.
There's no
That's what he wants. He's got his running back on a line. Hitchens out of the picture until now. And then refusing to go out of bounds until Nelson shoves him out of bounds.
That's how bad the Browns cannot get a win.
36 yards.
That's how bad it is for the Browns. Even when they can win, they're like, nah, they're die. I know. We're just gonna go for the tag, guys.
Again, Brown fans.
That's terrible. Holding! Justin Houston right there, maybe. No flags. There it is. Thank you.
One near the line of scrimmage and one towards the outside as Jarvis Jenkins, the veteran, gave chase. And I think the second flag is going to be holding against the Chargers. Now the first flag, they may have offsetting penalties. Russell Okung may be called for the hold.
There are fouls against both teams on the play. Offside, defense number 95. Holding, offense number 76. These guys offset and play first down.
So it's Okung, who you mentioned, Chris Jones, the guilty party for Kansas City. Yeah, that's lining up in the neutral zone, which is really inexcusable. Neutral zone, of course, being the length of the football. Not only has Kansas City dominated this series, the Chargers basically dominated the division. 16 games since 2015. They lead us 14-6.
Come on, D. Come on, D. That was my fake.
He's beside himself. Ball that got away from Benjamin. It wasn't a catch. This one was a touchdown. For
That wasn't Rivers' fault. That was my
Nelson
pass.
drops his coverage here.
Williams like, oh,
and
sweet.
lets Williams go all alone. And the ball goes right through his hands. His hands separated too much. Those little fingers are barely touching. So the ball doesn't rip through the hands.
Look how pissy he is. Oh my God, you can't believe it.
Tyrone Williams, practice squad success story, has been steady in his Charger career. But that was a guaranteed 6 that didn't go on the board.
We're still finding sequence for New Year's in our basement.
The 25.
We've had the house professionally cleaned twice since New Year's.
Chiefs are playing.
And we're still finding, we just found another sequel the other
Barry
day.
was home his return. He missed all 4 preseason games, dealing with a sore left torn Achilles in the season opener last year when the Chiefs shocked the New England Patriots.
I didn't know Eric Berry.
In attendance, Andy Reid let him fly with the team, but the decision was made. And Andy told us that, hey, look, Eric's always been honest with me. He'll let us know when he feels ready. Like inside handoff, Derek, struggling to get to the marker. They're going to have to measure this one. They're going to give it to him first down. But it's very few carries, but that's how he used that 234 pounds and lowered his head legally. That's always been a question for me is on short yardage. Yeah, the running back's got to lower his head. Barry, 5-time Pro Bowler, heart and soul of this defense. And in spectator mode here today. They're hoping to have him back next week. Well, they play in Pittsburgh. Steelers, by the way, finished in a tie with Cleveland.
Do you realize what this is about? All right, Dad.
First down, tossed down by Parker. Gordon has been strong. 11 yards on the ground. Again, running behind the tight end, Sean Culkin here. Culkin with a good block on Hitchens, and then into the secondary goes Gordon. This is the best he's looked. He started the season. He's 100% healthy, he told us yesterday. Most of the time in his early career, he's been around 60-65%, he admitted to, but he looks awful good so far in this first half.
And could this be Antonio Gates' time? Shotgun.
Man, he was pressing good there.
Range it over Hitchens. And Phillip Rivers is not getting all that much help.
He's pointing against his own team.
He's now 9 of 14 for 110 yards.
Well, Antonio Gates is going to draw attention, and he did that time, leaving Gordon wide open. That ball got on him in a hurry. 3 drops so far. I thought that was going to be a tough shot, but the other 2 could have been.
Big addition for Los Angeles. Came over from Miami. Rivers said he's made a big difference in the locker room and on the field. Rivers will use a timeout. Play clock was down to 1. We are down to 7:54 to play in this first half, 14-6. Kansas City leading it, but the Chargers are threatening, facing a second deep in Kansas City territory. Next Sunday, CBS continues its Super Bowl season. Great doubleheader action. We will be in Pittsburgh as Kansas City takes on the Steelers. Then a rematch. Last year's AFC Championship. Tom Brady and New England battle Jacksonville in their daunting defense. The day kicks off with the NFL Today guys celebrating and dancing on the road to Super Bowl 53. Dancing on CBS. Put a question mark on the promo.
You read everything off the telegram.
Tyreek Hill, he has been sensational for the Chiefs. But right now, he's hoping that the defense can do its job and keep the Chargers out of the end zone. Rivers throws it up. Oh! Touchdown, Los Angeles. And a matchup for the linebacker, Hitchens. Eckler wins out.
Well, Ken Whisenhunt has drawn up a pretty good game plan on this drive. He had Gordon for a long game against Hitchens, and now the payoff play. The pressure by D Ford is too late. The Rivers let that ball go with a nice high arc to it and let Eckler adjust to it and make the catch.
Yeah, Dan, this is a debate that you could have throughout the NFL season.
When to go for 2.
Would you go for 2 at this stage of the game?
No, I wouldn't. I would march out Caleb Sturgis and have him kick the extra point. We're only halfway through the second quarter.
They're looking for the tie here. Trying to make up points.
So many of these games between these two teams have been so close.
Rivers, rifles, and dropped away. Mike Williams, the intended target. And it feels like with the momentum you've gained. You're supposed to feel good.
That guy's wide open. Oh, you must have
6 yards.
Why is Hitchens the linebacker? D4 drilled him, but he's like really late.
Establishing dominance. You don't need to welcome him. Oh, did I just say that?
On September 28th, yeah, you're not. Here they come.
My face.
Shannon Tatum, James Harden, Zendaya, Common, LeBron James, Danny DeVito, Gina Rodriguez, and Yara Shahidi.
Wow.
Which is impressive. That's been on Smallfoot, September 28th, rated PG. Where he grew up, not many kids with names like Williams.
I feel like you have more Chargers fans in your life.
But that's the thing, I think it just sends it out there to like random.
He pushed his way to the right folks to become a legend. Anthony Munoz cleared the path.
It's all cheap to someone that San Diego fan like
And Roberto Garza. Since 1925, we've proven that it doesn't matter where you come from. Win is what you're made of. No doubt, earn with a fighting spirit.
If you've ever needed more capacity, more features,
features, and more for your hard-earned dollar. The time has never been more right. Get guaranteed lowest prices on top brands. Save over $1,800 on LG kitchen sink. Don't do it. More safe, more do. We're more than just $7.99 large two-topping pizza delivery. We're that more you realize. You're raising her right. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The song is next, but if that's the call, Mike Will and Sam Hall have to know the shift.
Playing in the NFL is hard, but playing NFL.com fantasy football is easy. Now you can optimize your starting lineup with just one click. No one makes it easy. Fantasy football.
It's not a plan.
Two other passes from Phillip Rivers easily could have been touchdowns, but they were dropped. The last one he tossed was to Eckler. And the Chargers now down by 2. 7:47 play in this first half. Anthony Thomas, the return man, the kick from Sturgis. 5 yards deep in the end zone. It takes a knee. It's coming out.
I don't know why they
You think so, huh? Look up.
Well, he got it started with his 91-yard punt return. A couple of real solid blocks there, and then he turns on the runners. And then this is a spectacular 30-yard catch. The slant route went for 58 yards. We got 2 catches for 88 yards. And a punt return for 91. So 179 total yards for Tyreek Hill, and he's back in the game.
First down for Kansas City at the 25. Hill in motion.
Kareem Hunt.
Fake it to give it to Hunt.
It's finally going.
Leans in for 3. Set it down to Evan Washburn.
And more importantly, Hill was cleared of the concussion protocol as we documented over that previous possession. They were also looking at his shoulder because he came down really hard on that shoulder, but showed no ill effects during the previous drive. So, as we can see, he's up.
Come here, Cam.
And Evan, high school track star, Georgia State champion in the 100 and 200. And something that he pointed out, he just doesn't want to be known as a fast guy that plays wide receiver.
That's the fastest guy.
Well, that's true too.
Nice.
The option.
Oh, sweet, dude. Keep it.
Patrick Mahomes, 10th overall pick in 2017. Isaac Rochelle stepping in for the injured Joey Bosa, there to bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup. I know you're not necessarily a guy that looks at the combine and breaks down all the numbers. But people went gaga for Mahomes after he did what he did a couple years ago in Indianapolis. And you just see the sheer talent.
And that was a good read by Mahomes because the Chargers left him alone on that option.
It's a running play to Hunt. And it carries it to the 39. 3.5-yard gain as Rochelle makes the tackle. A little deeper on Patrick Mahomes. He prefers Patrick, not Pat. His dad is Pat. He's Patrick. 819 yards of total offense for those all-time in a game against Oklahoma. Kansas City traded up 17 spots to get him. 22 years young last season when he started his first game. It was week 17. They just wanted to get a glimpse of it. Alex Smith, of course, still starting the playoff game. He went airborne to the 45-yard line, and Kaiser White, the rookie out of West Virginia, with a tackle. It's a 6-yard gain.
I go back to that 819 yards passing in one game. That's against Oklahoma, not Oklahoma, whatever. That was the Oklahoma. That is something.
So now a 31 for Kansas City, and Mahomes already looking to his sideline. They're going to use a timeout. And there it is. His dad, Pat Mahomes, pitched for 16s in 11 years, went to Japan and pitched for a couple of more years over there.
Patrick says Nolan Randy also deserves a lot of credit for the individual he became.
Ever notice that the farther away you go, the closer together you feel? Memories built to last in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.
I wish you weren't so worried about moving.
I'm hoping these nature sounds will help me relax a bit.
At least we don't have to worry about homeowners insurance. Just call Geico.
Geico helps with homeowners insurance? Good to know.
Feeling better.
I love you, Pookie Bear.
I love you, Pookie Bear. I love you, Pookie Bear. I love you, Pookie Bear.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance can be.
Introducing Beechwood Personalized Investments. Professionally managed portfolios customized to help you meet your
Whoops. He's up here freaking out. There's sound coming from somewhere. No, it was
Hey, what do you guys want to
out of my
Oh, hip-hop, reggaeton.
What about bubble trans?
Bubble what?
Bubble trans. It's a thing. My point is, everyone's got different tastes. That's why Verizon lets you mix and match your family unlimited plans, so everyone gets the plan they want without people things they don't. And right now, the whole family gets 6 months of free Apple Music on Verizon. So let's play that reggaeton. Old school reggaeton. Not the new stuff.
Get 45 million songs with 6 months free Apple Music on us, only on Verizon. Switch now and get free Samsung Galaxy J3P. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Verizon. Now go mix and match family unlimited plans.
All right, third one.
After the timeout, Kansas City facing a third and long. Timeouts remaining. The fake Spencer Ware spilled out, and that initial spot doesn't appear to be enough. Darius Philon, who has stepped in for Corey Legend, serving a 4-game suspension, they got a good spot, and that's going to move the chains.
Yeah, a lot of trickery there before the ball was snapped. Mahomes lining up behind Ware, they're going in motion.
Drive continues.
Didn't fool the Chargers, but Ware, a good effort to get the first.
Now Hill's back in the game. That's good to see. They're not running the ball.
If you're Los Angeles, could challenge the spot if you felt that strongly about it. Apparently, the Chargers coaching staff does not. Mahomes, look at the time. Mahomes sets up, tosses it underneath the Tyreek Hill.
I don't like this.
Modest gain for Hill. Desmond King helped make sure he didn't get extra yards. It's 5 for the Hill.
And part of Mahomes, we got an injured Charger. Looks like Denzel Perryman. Perryman is missed 15 games of 48 possible in his career. They need him as a run stopper right in the middle of that defense.
Kaiser White getting the start over Jatavis Brown. Perryman plays on the inside. And he'll walk off on his own power. Anthony Lynn, who's now in his second year as a head coach, he's a Texas Tech guy. So we asked him about Mahomes. He said, I've watched a lot of Mahomes. He played at Miami. I've been scouting him for years.
In Lubbock, and that's why Mahomes is so comfortable in the spread offenses, and he's been able today to show off his vision of the field, which is absolutely outstanding.
Second and 5 for the Chiefs. 14-12. Kansas City leading Los Angeles. Kelsey's been quiet. Mahomes on his side. Taking it to the outside. First down. Derwin James over there. He
can see how big James is at 6'2", 215. That's a 13-yard run for Hunt.
And Hunt really specializes in yards after contact because he has such a good lower base, strength in the legs, awareness of where that sideline was to pick up extra yardage and another cheap first down.
This one's going to
Came back for year 2 in excellent shape. And worked hard during the offseason. One of the things you look for in young players to see their dedication.
Oh, they're going back to Williams.
It's Damian Williams, the former Dolphin. Coach Reed said they're going to try to work in Ware and Williams backing up Hunt because they don't want Hunt to have as many carries as he had last year. Remember, he had that dip middle of the season where the numbers were just not as good as they were earlier, and then he ended on a high.
Well, the rookie wall is real. When you think about the preseason and then the start of the season, the travel, all these things do affect rookies.
Long drive here for Kansas City. Eating up clock, 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Some big bodies up there, including Damian Square. Justin Jones, another young defensive player. They used the 3rd-round pick on Jones out of NC State. Rotating in on the offensive line.
You got to get this thing down.
This is right on the edge of field goal range for Kansas City. They're 2 of 4 converting third downs today. Field goal from here would be about 54 yards.
That was actually last year, 38 of 2 and a long of 53. 3rd and 10.
You
didn't
get it. Where? What you do? You gotta
Mahomes leads him, but it is short. That's the first down.
And lost his balance, basically. The ball kind of pushed him. Another strike from Mahomes, and that may have cost the Chiefs. A little bit softer of a throw. And Ware may be able to take this up the sidelines, but watch how, as he makes the catch, he's being forced to the end of bounds.
There's like 4 guys.
Mahomes 6 of 11, 111 yards, and the touchdown to Tyreek Hill. It did give Butker making the kick, 46-yard attempt.
46 yards in the first of the year.
Didn't make the pass.
Oh!
And it turned out to be on right side against Butker. Goes right down the middle for Kansas City. 17-12, the Chiefs leading the Chargers. 2 minutes to play. First half.
What's inside? A moment of joy. A source of inspiration. An act of kindness.
He just didn't have much points, but he had the best game.
What will it bring? An old friend. A new beginning. Some welcome relief. Or cause for celebration. The help you've been looking for. What's inside? Possibilities. What we deliver by delivering.
Hey, you ever hear from Michelob Ultra?
So I'm training for this big role.
Online, and then they
It's a Michelob Ultra commercial.
somehow
I
like beer. So sorry.
Cheers. And
I've never heard that.
You gotta be fit. You gotta love Michelob Ultra. It's not like anyone else does.
Name FedEx.
Pardon?
What is your name?
Chris Burns.
Over there, bud. Thanks.
FedEx. Switched to U.S. Postal Service and got delivered to my house. Where? So,
Let's do this.
I'm all shook up.
Stop watching.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by AARP. Take on today with AARP Real Possibilities. And by FedEx. Possibilities. What we deliver by delivery.
Back in Southern California, just a gorgeous Sunday here in Carson. Kansas City leading Los Angeles 17-12. Butker, who just made the field goal, is kicking it off to J.J. Jones. Deep kick. And Jones does not take it out. Coming up, Verizon halftime report, JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cowher, the latest NFL scores and highlights from Week 1. That's all coming up on the Verizon halftime report.
Thanks.
So the Chargers open up at their own 25-yard line. They have 2 minutes to work with here. 206 total yards of offense for LA. 156 for Kansas City, but of course the 91-yard punt return for a touchdown for Tyreek Hill. Have to factor that in. Kansas City's got the 17-12 advantage.
You have ice or you have ice.
8 teams made the playoffs in 2017 that didn't make it in 2016. Chargers have become one of those teams in 2018.
Defense, guys.
Way down on first contact. And engaged 5, hit by Chris Jones. 11 carries, 52 yards for Gordon. Chargers have 1 timeout remaining. Second and 5. Rivers out of the gun. Gordon sets up as a receiver. Toss it out, Benjamin.
Oh, he's got a gap.
Benjamin. Flag throw. As he stumbles down the 44-yard line. 3 flags on the play. Terrence Smith, normally a special teamer, makes the hit.
It's always my fault.
Kansas City pointing in LA's direction. 14-yard gain could be negated.
Could be an OPI. Offensive pass interference.
Oh, thanks.
That's
I knew what that was.
Gene Steratore told me that one.
What about an RPO?
Illegal blocking that offense for 16. 10 yards to the start of foul. Replay second down.
Illegal blocking back on Tyrell Williams. It's a B-on-T-B.
That really sets the Chargers back because that was a good game that time by Travis Benjamin. Now they're all the way back to the 21-yard line.
Only 121 left on the clock. Kansas City has 2 timeouts remaining. It's a 2nd and 14 for the Chargers. 4th in total offense last year, but only 13th in scoring. Rivers dials up a deep ball.
Oh, no! Oh, he dropped it again! They can't catch the ball! Come on! Wow, these are unreal.
Rivers is going to sue his receivers for lack of support. This is another touchdown throw.
Williams again?
Benjamin, with all that speed, runs right by Ron Parker. Has to wait for the ball just a bit, but it goes right through the breadbasket.
Now, Parker would have been called for a tackle. And you're talking about
Going!
what would have been a huge gain for Los Angeles. That's 4 drops now for the Chargers.
All right,
I like the way the
14
Chargers are
guys.
attacking.
This is
Third
huge
and
defense. Let's do
2nd
it.
and 15 that time.
Get Mahomes back on the field. That's what it's about.
3rd and long.
Nice. Nice. There you go, D.
Sideline. Incomplete. Dean Ford had a beat on Phillip
No,
Rivers.
that wasn't cool.
And it's 4th down.
No, man, that wasn't cool.
So the Chargers should have had the ball in Kansas City territory. And instead, they're punting, and Kansas City's going to have time. And, by the way,
look who's back. Deep.
The playmaker, Tyreek
Oh, man, here we go.
will have a chance to possibly touch this ball and do something special with it.
Well, the last time Kaiser had that long punt,
Slow flag, it's a red line.
he would be right. Kick it so far.
Tyreek time, that's what that means. Tyreek! Let me get this. Hey, see ya.
Retreats.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let me run the other direction.
Go around all of you.
No, bye. I just ran out of bounds. You're holding anyway. I love when they run like 60 yards.
61-yard
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna run back and forth and then.
And everybody in the stadium held their breath, didn't they?
They did. Somebody held. That's Jake. That's Jake.
During the return, illegal block in the back, return team number 19. At least 10 yards from the spot of foul.
10 yards? That's like a 10-yard block.
So Kansas City, they've got 51 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter.
He was 26 years old. Back Miller. That's that curse, right? 26. Yeah, 26 curse, right? Yeah. Oh, well, it's a different genre. That's what it was, 27. Different genre, yeah. Hip-hop is 26. Hip-hop is 26. Hip-hop is 27. So it's big. So was, what's the name? All the biggest pop songs.
That's why I wear Everlight underwear for Fruit of the Loom.
I'm pretty sure that's
Why would I need Everlight? Because you don't notice you're wearing it. But you're not going to notice.
He's right. It's made from unbelievable material.
So underwear you don't notice? I've never heard of Everlight. Where you live in a cave? No, they're just hair moss.
Eric, you want to
Everlight from Fruit of the Loom. So
So the whole world is talking about AI. Big but here's the thing. You don't live in and for millions of customers.
They're looking for an excuse to make it.
And that's why you work with us. It knows your industry, protects your insights, and works with tools you already use. That's why it's the best AI for the job.
Who's this guy?
I'm Aaron's agent.
Yeah, his agent, Gabriel.
He's my State Farm agent. We just combined his home and auto insurance.
Well, I was not expecting to get our trial today, but here we are.
Double stuffed Oreo made from Oreo, sweet Oreo cream, real ice cream, and Oreo cookie pieces. Talk about Oreo overload. Try them before they're gone.
There you go.
Your team America.
Have you been in that base? Yeah, for years. Yeah, this sound. That was basically 6 months actually. They're like, oh yeah, it's coming in. And then they're like, they canceled it. And they rescheduled it and they canceled it. And then we finally called them like, where's our counselor? Yeah, 10 yards.
That was outside play. In this first half, right off to Spencer Ware.
Oh my goodness! Go!
Traffic.
Alright, let's get down, let's go. I'm out.
A serious knee injury. He missed last season. 27 yards. And a timeout called. Kansas City has some options. 38 seconds left. Coming up, Verizon halftime report. We'll send it back to the studio. JB and the rest of the gang, latest NFL scores and highlights around week 1 of the NFL. It's coming up. Verizon halftime report. That changed things for Kansas City. They went very conservative with the call, but Ware said the heck with being conservative. I'm going to get as many yards as I can, and now to get into field goal range for Butker, who's got a huge leg. And remember, a field goal would give the Chiefs an 8-point lead. Chargers went for 2 and didn't get it. Remember that. Still need about 28 yards to get it. And Tyreek Hill set up on the outside.
Yeah, and that's what they were like. Lobby screen, free play. Oh, there's no free play anymore.
They're not going to allow that free play like they used to anymore. They see it, and it's obvious. That's too bad. That's such a fun play for that. 46. Right. I mean, that's your perspective, of course. It's Dustin's perspective, too. The distribution of Tyreek Hill has been targeted 3 times, 3 catches for 93 yards, and a touchdown. Watkins with 1 catch, Ware 1 catch, Kelsey just 1 catch for 6 yards. Look where they have Hill lined up now. Off the line. It's Kelsey.
One in motion. Mahomes looking. Mahomes fires. And a fastball.
Go.
And that was as impressive as his earlier one where he was injured because he had to adjust to a bullet.
Yeah, you good one. Let's go. 10 more yards.
Moving quickly here.
10 yards.
Tosses.
Oh! Time out. Oh, it was a flag. Another receiver? That was a very little
45. That ball was up for grabs.
Oh, God.
10-yard penalty.
This is a rookie mistake by Mahomes. He gets away with it. Throwing into a crowd of cars. And a receiver, Conley by Jatavis.
That was unbelievable.
We're seeing some athletes out here
But I got
today.
this big ass foot, so.
It would have been a 13-yard gain. Instead, the Chiefs are at the Chargers 48 with 13 ticks of the clock remaining.
You got one time out, so you got a chance to get summer.
Kansas City with one timeout left.
Well, all we need is 15.
Hill goes in motion on the outside. Mahomes.
Oh, nice. Ray likes it.
8 seconds left.
Ray likes it.
Mahomes trying to set it up downfield. Mahomes throws the bomb. Out of bounds. Derwin James. It's incomplete.
I got 2
So
seconds.
2 seconds remain. That took a lot of time for Kansas City.
That really sucks.
A situation where the quarterback has got to know, hey, I got one timeout, and I can't afford to waste time running around and then throwing a Hail Mary to the end zone.
Yeah, you
Doesn't have it right away. Kill the clock. You have one more play you can run. This definitely is going to be the Hail Mary. And with Mahomes' arms, watch how high he's going to throw this ball. Mahomes puts a pass downfield. Incomplete. Nearly an interception for Desmond King, and that'll be the final play of this first half in Los Angeles. The Chiefs 17-12 lead over the Chargers in this AFC West rivalry. End of the first half. Kansas City in front. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your
We'll play your game.
This is your cue.
My name's you. It's here. Now it's time to watch Alex. It's time to. Who gives a fuck about Wow, Alex. Wow. Wow. I have
here in this first half. You always worry about a quarterback carrying the football and the
points on.
Cam Newton has said that the hits he takes in the pocket as opposed to the ones that he takes earlier in the season.
Free ball.
Incomplete for Funchess. Cam Newton is subjected to the hits in the run. He's only missed 3 games in 7 years. Tomorrow he's going to be ripping into old Devin Funchess. See the route separation between he and Corey Smith. They were attacking each other, and the corner's going to attack Dallas on that play, jamming Funchess, and they were able to release off the ball.
That's 14 switch. That's that 5.
Great catch. And lost him. Back to the pain over on his sideline. Back to where he goes.
Lemonade. I'll take a cup. I got this, kids. 1 cup of lemonade. Thanks. Time to pack up. go, kids.
NFL Sunday Ticket. Get every live game every Sunday at no extra charge when you switch to DirecTV. More for your thing. That's all. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
What?
It's tough without an original. So we added to the sides instead. It's the cheesy gordita crunch you know and love, now completely new. The $5 double cheesy gordita crunch box, only at Taco Bell.
Fruit Balloons Everlight underwear. So light, you won't even notice it.
So like we wouldn't notice?
I got a little carried away.
I haven't seen him.
What was that? From Fruit Balloons. So many more Gordita. Ask yourself.
Was working together.
Who's this guy?
I'm Aaron's agent.
You're not his agent, Gabriel is his agent.
He's my State Farm agent. We just combined his home and auto insurance.
Well, I was not expecting to get an arch rival today, but here we are.
Is your emergency?
Number one premieres in 2 weeks after the NFL on Fox.
Who's on Thursday Night Football?
Vikings, Rams.
Really?
Colts, Pats, Eagles, Giants, Panthers, Steelers, Packers, and Seahawks. Saints and Cowboys.
These Thursday night games are good.
NFL Game Pass. Full game replays. Coaches film. Condensed games. NFL Films Archive. NFL Game Pass. Start your free trial today.
Alexander spent over 2 decades in Cincinnati with the offensive line. There are coaching additions here for Jason Gray, Sanjay Ryan, coaching the wide receivers, and Kellen Moore, now the quarterback's coach for Dak Prescott. This is well thrown and caught by the rookie Gallup. The Cowboys have only 3 first downs, Troy, and it's the 3rd time in 5 drives that they've started inside their own 20. There's Kellen Moore, who just came off the field a year ago.
He's a new quarterback coach. Prescott is happy to have him. There's Sanjay Lal, who has done a good job, seemingly in the offseason with these wide receivers. The guy who they didn't think was going to come back at the end of last season was the offensive coordinator, Scott Linehan. But instead, if you list basically everybody else on that staff, Linehan remains. This is an important drive right here for the Cowboys.
Pass is caught for the first down. And that's Jeff Swain.
When you think about it, Joe, they have not done anything in this first half offensively, and the defense is holding up. I mean, they've given up some plays, but it's still just a 7-0 ball game. And when you look at the clock and winding down to 4.5 minutes, if they've not done anything with this drive, or if they give it right back to Carolina here shortly, gives them time on the clock to maybe come away with points before the half. They get the ball to start the second half as well.
Ezekiel has not been a factor at all. And on the first down, he gets 3. First 4 possessions already. You see the 3 and out. So trying to extend this drive and get some kind of traction. We saw Jason Garrett, his 8th full year. Took over mid-grade 2010.
I'm gonna stop the live streams.